Yo, guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Wednesday. I got two plays for you that we will get into in a second. But, guys, Anthony Edwards just clutched up tonight, which means we are now on the most insane, legendary YouTube run of all time. We're on a 15-1 run right now. If you have not been watching this channel the last week or so, I don't know what you're doing. Look at this right here. We cashed since last Tuesday. We cashed on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on the free picks here on this channel. Make sure to drop a like, guys. I try to not set goals for that, but please, let's try to get at least 300 likes on this video. We'll probably get about 3,000 views. Out of 3,000 people, I think we could get to 300 likes. Please help me out with that. I appreciate all the love and support on this channel so much. You guys do not even understand. Please just drop a like on this video and do not forget to subscribe either. I post these free pick videos for you guys every single day, and obviously we're absolutely crushing it. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future free picks. Before we get into the plays today, you guys also need to know that you should be betting these plays on Parlay Play. All of these plays you see right here that we have cashed, you get 3x payout on Prizepicks. On Parlay Play, you get a 3.5 to 3.6x payout on every single one of these. Over time, that adds up to so much money you are losing out on if you're not placing these plays over on Parlay Play. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you also get a free month of VIP if you get on Parlay Play right now. And VIP just swept yesterday and was 1 point away from sweeping again today. VIP gets 7 free plays texted directly to their phone every single day. So it's just a ton of extra free plays for you. There's also no weird Discord or anything like that. So it's super simple and super easy. If you want the free month of VIP and to start making more money on all the plays you are placing, all you have to do is make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map right here, including even parts of Canada. If you do, then cool, you can get the Parlay Play app. Now, I have links for you down below in the description and comments of this video, which makes it super quick and easy. So just use those links in the description and comments of this video. Or if you download it on your own without those links, just make sure to type in code GhostLocks before you deposit. Guys, you have to make sure that you either type code GhostLocks in or you just use the links down below. One or the other, you have to make sure to do that. If the links down below, type in code GhostLocks for you. So you just have to make sure to have code GhostLocks in before you deposit. But as long as you do, they will also give you a $100 deposit match. If you just want the free month of VIP, you just have to deposit at least $10. Then type hey, I used your code down below in the comments. Just let me know so I can find you and I will send you the link to the free month of VIP. So again, just use code GhostLocks, deposit at least $10, and drop a comment down below for a free month of VIP. And again, they will give you a $100 deposit match if you want that as well. Guys, if you want the VIP, but you can't get Parlay Play in your state, links down below for that as well. 50% off right now if you use code March, and that's obviously going to go away within the next few days because we're already in April. So 50% off the VIP right now as well if you guys want to get in that. But again, highly recommend to get Parlay Play, guys, because we have been cashing all these plays and they are paying us way more on Parlay Play. So make sure to do that right now. Well, let's hop into the two plays I have for you guys for today. So like I said last video, right now at this time of the NBA season is just such a bad time to be betting. So it's which means it's even crazier that we've been cashing as much as we have been, because this is probably the hardest time of the entire year to bet because of all the chaotic, inconsistent games that we have, because we have teams tanking, we have teams making playoff pushes, we have injuries, stuff like that. So it's a very inconsistent and chaotic time to bet. Today specifically, pretty much every single game on the board has at least a spread of 10 or more. So there's going to be a lot of blowouts today. So be very, very careful. I would either just not bet today or bet a very, very low amount. But with that being said, I said that yesterday and we ended up cashing. So I guess you never know, but just be careful today. It's not a great day to bet. With that being said, Jalen Green over 3.5 assists is one of my favorite plays on the board. This is a fantastic play. You guys can see he has gone over this line 4 out of his last 5 games. So he has been passing the ball and dishing a ton recently. Also, playing Utah in this game, you guys can see he just played Utah and had 6 assists in that game. He played them earlier this season as well. He had 10 assists in that game. And Utah, not only was it wasn't just like a random coincidence that the guy got, 6 assists and 10 assists when he played them those 2 times. Utah gives up the most assists in the entire league to opposing point guards. Technically, he's not the point guard. Fred VanVleet is the point guard technically, but Jalen Green obviously brings the ball up the court almost every single possession. So he's basically the point guard. I'm counting him as the point guard. So they are giving up the number one most assists per game to the opposing point guard, which is why, again, he had 6 one game, 10 the other game. So 3.5 in this game. I really like this line. I think this line is just stupidly low. I think the only reason I could see why this line is so low is because they're maybe expecting a blowout. I know the spread on this game is like 15 or 16 or something like that. So I do think it will be a blowout. He might not even play in the fourth quarter. I think that's worst case scenario. But even if he doesn't play in the fourth quarter, I still think he could get this. If Utah could keep it close enough to where he gets even a couple minutes in the fourth quarter, then I really think he should go over this line. But right now at 3.5, this line is just way too low. They're definitely going to bump this before tip-off, or at least they should. It's probably going to be at 4. I've seen it on some apps already at 4.5. And it's heavily favored to go over 4.5. So at 3.5 right now, I am definitely taking the over there. I think the line's just way too low. Again, even if it's a blowout, I still think he has a really good chance of going over. But hopefully Utah can just keep it close enough to give him some run, some minutes in the fourth quarter. And then we are looking golden on that play. The second play I have today, guys, Sabonis over 19.5 points. Now, Sabonis has been stupidly inconsistent the last month or two on the season. This guy will go against a great defense and go off. He will go against a really bad defense and do really bad. I don't know why that is, but he's just been really inconsistent. But again, on a day like this where there's not a lot of games I like, there's not a lot of plays that I love, we have to just go with Sabonis and hope the guy can actually bounce back for us. I think the last 1 or 2 times I took him on this channel, he did not cash. So hopefully he could bounce back for us, because throughout, the history of this channel, he has done really well for us. We're going over 19.5 points here. He's playing Washington. They are the best matchup you could possibly have as a center. They give up the most points per game in the league to opposing centers. So it literally is the number one worst defense against centers. They give up the 4th most points in the paint in the league, which is obviously where he gets 99% of his points, with dunks, layups, floaters, really short mid-range jump shots, stuff like that, obviously. So that's really good as well. But this is literally just the best matchup you could possibly ask for. He just did play really well against the Pacers. He had 25 points in that game. And honestly, if you look throughout the last 5 games, yeah, like I said, he is inconsistent, but he is taking either the most shots or the second most shots on the team in pretty much every single one of these games, which obviously I love that as well. So hopefully he could just do well enough to get over 19.5 points. If you look at what he's done throughout his career against Washington, he's crushed them every single time. He played them one time this season, and I want to say he had 29 points in that game. So super good there, obviously. But that was when they had De'Aaron Fox. It was before all the trades. So it's, take it with a grain of salt. But he did have 29 points in that game against Washington. And like I said, throughout his career, he has dominated Washington. So hopefully he could do that one more time for us here today on Wednesday. So we're taking him over 19.5 points. Again, guys, not a slate that I love, but I said that yesterday and we ended up cashing. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully we could keep going on this run, because 15-1 is unheard of. This has to be the best run in YouTube history on any channel. Like, it just has to be. So make sure to drop a like on the video. Do not forget to subscribe either. Before we get out of here, I will remind you guys, this is what the play looks like on Parlay Play. It's paying out 3.5x while I'm recording right now. That may go up or down, but while I'm recording, 3.5x. So make sure to get Parlay Play, guys. Not only are they paying out way more on 2-mans, but if you put a 4 or 5-man lineup in on Parlay Play right now, they are paying out 30x. I had a play the other day that paid out 40x. I don't even know how they're in business right now. 40x for a 5-man is unheard of. It is stupid. So make sure to get on Parlay Play. Their payouts right now are the best in the game. I promise you guys that. So make sure to get that. Again, links down below. Just click that. It'll do everything for you to get you that deposit match. Or if you do it on your own for some reason, just make sure to type in code GhostLocks before you deposit. And again, if you want the free month of VIP where you get plays sent directly to your phone every day, just drop a comment down below saying, hey, I used your code. That way I can find you, and then I will send you that link to the free month of VIP. And then last thing I got to say, if you don't have this app in your state, but you really want to get in VIP, you can always purchase it. People ask me that all the time. Don't worry, you can still purchase it if you want to. That link is in the description as well. Again, use code March, you get 50% off. This is probably the last day I will have the 50% off code, so make sure to do that right now. But other than that, guys, these are the 2 plays I have for you for the games on Wednesday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.